Alrighty, welcome. So here's the scenario. We're going to put 3 Venator Star class destroyers up against the Supremacy. So I'm going to go ahead and declare war on the public faction and we're going to see how this goes. Now I'm not sure. That's a lot of firing here. Oh! Instantaneous explosion on the Supremacy in several parts. I'm not sure if the Supremacy is opening fire back. I would assume so, though, but it doesn't look like they're taking any damage. So let me go ahead and see. Let's go a little closer. Yes, this is 3 Venators against the Mega Class Supremacy Star Destroyer, and it doesn't look like it's necessarily firing back. Sadly, so there might be something going on with the lasers. I'm not sure. But you can see the Supremacy is being torn apart. It doesn't look like they are firing back. We're just going to go ahead and delete that because it didn't look like they were firing back, so. But, that's the, that was the battle. It looked pretty fun. Let's try something different, like the Providence class. If I can find it. Let me find it. I'm sure that one will work this time. Oh, I think it's a copy. Alright, so Providence cruiser, that's what I'm looking for. 1 Star Wars Providence cruiser against 3 Venators. Let's do that. Shall we? Well, I'm at dead center. Go straight up here. Okay. Control A. Space Pirates. Yes. And then let's go ahead and transfer all commands. Oh, or let's declare war. Alright, so this time they're firing back. And instantaneous damage to one of the bridges over here. They're taking fire. The Providence cruiser is obviously taking some massive damage here. You know, I feel like this is a little cheating. You know, I feel like it should have the Providence cruiser. This one has shields, but I'm gonna be spawning it now. So I'm gonna spawn in another Providence cruiser because I feel like it's a little cheating that that there's 3 Venator class star destroyers or starships fighting 1 Providence cruiser. So let's get these. And this one has shields. And oh yes, because this one is under my command, it's gonna automatically open fire on the others. So let's fix that. Control A, Space Pirates, yes. This is what we're looking at right now. So that 1 Providence cruiser is basically completely destroyed, but we added another Providence cruiser. This time this Providence cruiser has shields. Those shields have just gone down, so they're now taking damage. but they were able to destroy one Venator ship's. They literally just cut off the bridge on one of them, and the other. So the two Venator class cruisers are definitely taking some damage, along with this Providence. Let's see if we can move this Providence up forward. And so this is where I'm at. Oof. That other Providence cruiser is basically destroyed. So we are just looking at how this looks right now. But it looks like the other Providence cruiser is going to be moving in for the middle one. Oh, and their shields just came back up, but it's going to go down pretty quickly, it looks like. And the shields did just overload, but there was an explosion in one of the things. So let's see. I don't know what's going on with the engine status. Let's see what the info is. This is the current situation going on. I think it's safe to say who won this battle. 3 Venator class Star Destroyers, but let's go ahead and declare peace so we can look at exactly. I think we won, obviously. Obviously we won. But let's go ahead and look around here, just look at the damage. Both these Providence class destroyers are just, there's nothing left. It just splits the ship in half. Straight through the middle. Same down over here. This ship's gone. There's nothing left. Maybe 3 engines that aren't operational. Nothing's operational. All destroyed. So, I mean, that one was a part of that Providence right there. This just shows you the damage to the Republic, obviously. Obviously, this ship is not going to be very well repairable. One of the jump drives are down. But they do have a lot of other jump drives in there, it appears. And over here, this ship is also heavily damaged, but the engines, amazingly, still operational, still has a jump drive. Those ships both still have jump drives. The middle command vessel took little to no damage, only some damage here up at the front, the nose portion, but that was about it. And yeah. The bridges, I guess, are very easily destroyed, but the Providence class destroyers don't last very long, I guess. In general, I feel like the Venator versus the Providence would last longer. I know there was 3 of them, 3 Venators versus 2 Providences, but I feel like if we put 1 Providence cruiser and 1 Venator against each other, then the Venator would still win. And you know what? We can try that out right now. We'll just delete these ships real quick. Alright, so we moved those. Let's go ahead and get the Star Wars Venator. I can find it. Let's see if I can find it here. There it is. And let's go ahead and get the Providence. Yes. Now, for some reason it says that, even though I clearly have it. So I don't understand why it's saying that. But, yeah. So let's get the Providence out here. Star Wars. Might just be Providence. There it is. And we'll put them like head to head, so we can see exactly how they would do. Right next to each other. So we'll spawn it right there. Hopefully we can just do remote access and transfer commands. We might be able to. Remote access, no. Oh well, let's just go to one of these. Make sure we're at peace with the public faction. Good. Control A. Alright, so let's watch this all over again. This time we're gonna go out here a little bit and let's go ahead and declare war. And instantaneously it looks like the Providence is aiming for the bridge, which isn't necessarily the worst idea. But this is just a 1v1 Venator versus the Providence. Vanilla, basically. We do have some mods on, but not a lot. Just the weapon sound effects. So that's the... Looks like they're battling fairly well right now. The Venator is aiming both the Venator's bridges. All three bridges of the Venator have been destroyed, it looks like. Yeah. All three bridges. Even the emergency bridge. So the Providence is pretty smart in what it aims for, I guess. And all the turrets are already down on the Venator. So, I mean, I guess my prediction was wrong. I guess the Providence has a lot more capabilities than necessarily the Venator would. But it doesn't look like this Venator has even any weapons on it. I don't know if that's the case, whether they got shot off, what's going on there. But the other Venators were firing back, and I'm pretty sure this one was firing back for a moment. Oh yes, it is definitely firing, because it's now firing at another ship that is coming in right now that is getting hit. See what type of ship that is. Oh, it's getting hit hard. It's taken some big hits, but it is still going. It is really amazing at how this is still going. Look at that. It did some major damage there to the Venator. Oh, incoming missile. Here comes someone. This is really intriguing to look at. This is the new Osborn Space Server, so it is a public server, so everyone's just kind of coming in. Oh. It just crashed into the Venator. Everyone just came into the battle. I think it's safe to say that the Venator won that one. the Venator, I'm sorry. The Providence. I think it's safe to say the Providence won that one. The Providence is definitely destroyed, and that is, yep, it just got deleted because it has nothing in it. Now the Providence is being targeted by this ship over here that came and joined the battle not too long ago, but I mean, overall, the Venator's weapons were not targeting the Providence. The Providence just has more weapon capabilities, I think. So on 1v1, Venator versus Providence, probably right off the bat, I'm going to have to say the Providence would probably be better than the Venator, only because the Venator doesn't have a lot of weapons on one side versus the Providence. Like, Providence has so much more weapons than a normal starship usually would ever have. So looks like we got some new enemy engagement here. The Providence is engaging on this ship, which is attempting to protect the Providence from further destruction. So this is pretty great, actually. But I think I'm gonna go ahead and end the recording there. It was fun. I just wanted to do a few tests, and then they kind of came along and joined the battle, which was fun. I had fun there. But the Providence is the one that mostly survived. It had the less amount of damage taken out of it, and it just has more weapons compared to the Venator. So I think that's why it won. If the Venator had shields and the Providence had shields, I feel like the Providence would have still won, because the shields would have been knocked out a lot faster on the Venator than they would have on the Providence, simply due to the fact that the Providence knows where to aim. I mean, they aimed right for the bridge. They cut off all 3 bridges, and that was basically end game for the Venator. So, yeah. But yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and end the recording there. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.